Welcome, everyone. One of the best ways to prepare for the IELTS speaking test is to see it in action. That's exactly what we're doing today with this complete mock test from Spinta. As you listen, think about what the candidate does well and where they could improve. Afterwards, we'll compare notes with a full performance breakdown. Let's begin.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Smith. What's your name?
Good morning. My name is John.
Thank you, John. Can you tell me where you're from?
I am from a small town near the coast of my country. It's called Ocean View. It's very nice there.
What do you like most about living in Ocean View?
Well, I like the beaches. They are really beautiful, and I go there often with my friends. Also, it's not very crowded, so I can relax.
That sounds wonderful. Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I enjoy playing football on weekends. I play with friends. It helps me to stay fit and have fun.
How long have you been playing football?
I have been playing since I was a child, maybe from 8 years old. I love it a lot.
What do you like most about football?
I like teamwork in football. It's very important to work with teammates and score together. Every game is exciting.
Let's move on to talking about your studies. What subjects are you currently studying?
I study biology and history. Biology is my favorite because I like learning about living things.
What do you find interesting about biology?
I think it is interesting to learn how the body works. For example, how our heart pumps blood.
That's fascinating. Do you think you'll continue your studies in biology?
Yes, I want to study medicine in university. Maybe become a doctor someday.
Can you tell me about an important event in your life?
Well, when I graduated from high school, it was very important for me. My family was so proud, and we had a party.
That sounds lovely. What did you do during the party?
We had food and games. I invited all my friends and family. It was very joyful.
Now let's move to part 2. Here is your task card. Please describe a memorable event from your life.
Okay. So, one memorable event for me was my trip to the mountains last summer. I went with my family. It was amazing. We rented a cabin and spent 3 days there. We went hiking every day. The views were incredible. I remember one day we reached the top of a hill and saw all the valleys below. I felt so happy and free. We also had a campfire at night, where we roasted marshmallows and shared stories. It felt very special to be with my family, away from everything. I never forget that trip. It was a great time.
That sounds like a wonderful experience. What did you learn from that trip?
I learned how important it is to spend time with family. Also, I love nature a lot. It makes me feel peaceful.
Let's talk more about travel. Why do you think travel is important?
Travel is important because it helps people to learn new things about other cultures. It can change how you see the world.
How does traveling change people's perspective?
Because when you travel, you meet different people and see how they live. It makes you understand better. For example, I learned a lot when I visited a city in another country.
What places would you like to visit in the future?
I want to visit Japan. I am very interested in their culture and food. Also, I want to see Mount Fuji.
That sounds exciting. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Maybe I would choose to live in Italy. I love the food and the history there. It seems beautiful.
Let's talk about the impact of technology on travel. How has technology changed how people travel today?
Technology helps a lot. We can book flights and hotels easier than before. Also, we can find information quickly online.
Do you think there are disadvantages to technology in travel?
Yes, sometimes people forget to enjoy the moment because they are busy taking photos. It is a problem.
Thank you, John. This ends the speaking test.
The candidate demonstrated a fair level of fluency and coherence throughout the test, although there were moments where hesitation was evident, particularly in Part 3. Vocabulary range was adequate but limited, with some repetition in word choice. Grammatical accuracy was basic, and there were several errors in sentence structure and tenses. Pronunciation was mostly clear, although there were instances of mispronounced words that could lead to misunderstandings. Overall, the estimated band score for this candidate falls within the 5.0 to 5.5 range. Strengths included an ability to communicate basic ideas and personal experiences, showing some enthusiasm for the topics discussed. However, areas for improvement focus on expanding vocabulary, enhancing grammatical accuracy, and developing confidence in structuring longer responses. Thank you for practicing with this IELTS speaking mock test. Visit Spinta for more comprehensive mock tests and personalized feedback to boost your IELTS score.